Hi, I'm Roger. Welcome to Gearburn, where we're going to review the Sandisk Sansa Clip Plus. It's a tiny little MP3 player. It is really good value for money. It comes in at about a quarter of the price of the equivalent iPod, because even though arguably it could be positioned against the iPod Shuffle, it's actually a bit more like the Nano because it's got a screen, you can navigate, it's got a number of features. The Sansa Clip Plus, it has many strong points, amongst which isn't really its looks. It's incredibly utilitarian. This thing will do the job. It's not pretty. If you look at the screen, it's color, if two colors is color. It's also got a non-removable clip on the back and a SD card slot. What does that mean? It means you buy a 4 gig clip and then you can buy a 16, 32, 64, 128 gig SD card, and you've got as much music as you can possibly ever listen to. That's the single biggest advantage over the iPod, is that you can not only mix and match what music you take with you. If you buy a big enough SD card, you can have all of your music with you. Even though it's a little bit plasticky, you don't get the sense that it's plasticky and cheap or plasticky and breakable. Also, Sandisk, they're kind of an engineering-led company, so they've done a very good job of building an amplifier that can drive speakers without significant distortion. It will at least stack up to an equivalent iPod at 4 times the price. The headphones that come with it are probably not the best in the world. Like most music players, you actually need to pull out an extra bit of dosh to get something decent. The Sansa Clip Plus has got one incredible advantage over most of its competition, is that it's pretty hackable. If you're that kind of person, you can go to rockbox.org and download a open source third-party firmware which makes the device more customizable, lets you tweak certain things, gives you a bit more control over how it looks and feels. So the Sansa Clip Plus 4 GB music player, do we gear it or do we burn it? There's no question, we gear this. You get 4 GB of storage, you get an SD card slot to expand it as much as you want. You can download extra firmware to hack it. It's got excellent sound quality, which more than makes up the fact that it's not terribly pretty. But then again, you listen with your ears, don't you? I'm Roger Hislop. You've been watching Gearburn TV, where we reviewed the Sansa Clip Plus. It's a great little device. If you have any comments or anything to add, stick them in the comment section below.